YouTubers. Oh, my shit is not cropped. I forget. Once bingo ends, y'all can tell me to recrop the screen. But let me see. 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 All right. Wavy dropped a video called "YouTubers That Mysteriously Disappeared." Let's go ahead and see what Wavy got cooking up tonight.
On YouTube, we've seen many prominent creators seemingly vanish from the site. YouTubers stopped posting
50 minutes, damn. This is like the 15th Wavy video we watched on here. Why are we acting like Wavy drops like 2-minute videos or something?
for a variety of reasons. Perhaps they become bored with content creation, their channel dies out, or drama and controversy drives them away. However, in some bizarre cases, a YouTuber's activity ceases because they've literally gone missing in the real world. And in some of these cases, fans, authorities, and loved ones are still searching for them to this day. From a spelunking YouTuber disappearing in the desert, to a doctor foreshadowing her own disappearance, to a dancing YouTuber who vanished in the night, these are the missing YouTubers.
Bad. It's gonna be a sponsor, pre-sponsor, pre-sponsor, pre-sponsor. No sponsor? What the fuck been going on? I ain't see no, ain't no sponsor. I ain't see no. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's gonna be a sponsor. 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 Damn, we're usually a sponsor right there. TikTok users, when they see a video longer than 40 seconds. No, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
This story is an unsettling unsolved mystery involving a YouTuber who went on a hiking trip only to never return. This is the disappearance of Kenny Veach.
Hello, people of Shark Tank. My name is Kenny Veach.
Hey, shout out my nigga Kenny, bro. I hope, well, he disappeared, so I'm gonna tee up. But shout out to Kenny, though. But this fittery, I still have to see the fittery as it is. The fittery is interesting here. I'm not gonna lie to you. This fittery is interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. But Kenny, tee up. Talk to me, Kenny.
And get ready, because I'm going to show you a few things about myself, and I'm going to let you know just what I do, what I am, and how much I enjoy life, and how I go about doing that.
Kenny Veach, born in 1967, grew up outside of the city of Las Vegas, Nevada. As a child, Kenny had an immense fascination with the desert and the animals that inhabited it. He was said to have been fun-loving and always had friends and family laughing. That said, Kenny's life wasn't without hardship and tragedy. When Kenny was 20 years old, his father perished after losing a long battle with depression, and sadly, Kenny was the person who discovered the aftermath. This ordeal proved to be quite traumatic, that trauma manifesting in bouts of depression following his father's untimely death. But Kenny's optimistic outlook and lust for life would prevail. As an adult, he kept the adventurous spirit developed in childhood, exploring the desert.
Shout out to y'all who be exploring, because y'all better than me. I mean, somebody got to do it, but not me though, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like hiking, I don't like exploring, I don't like climbing, I don't like mountain anything, I don't like skiing, I don't like being, like, I don't like jet. What the fuck is that? Jet skiing? I don't like fucking zip lining. I don't like Fortnite battle bus jumping. I don't like none of that. So shout out to y'all who be doing that. Yeah, my life is pretty boring, my nigga, but I like my life, so you know, that's just me.
Surrounding Las Vegas was a hobby that stuck with him.
What the fuck do you like? Life. Niggas leave me the fuck alone. Popeye's chicken on a Wednesday evening. Just things like that. Just things like that.
As an adult, he became an avid hiker and was obsessed with testing his distances and seeing how far he could push himself. He really liked caves too. In the Las Vegas deserts, Kenny would
explores his room. This just me though, nigga. Not everything needs to be explored. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you on hiking or anything type of time, that's just you, nigga. But nigga like me, not everything needs to be explored, nigga. I ain't gonna cap. Some things just weren't meant to be explored, my nigga. I'm not gonna cap to you, nigga. That's just me. That's just me personally, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. You never gonna see me on a mountain, Mount Everest or skiing, nigga. It's just not my type of vibe. I'm not gonna cap to you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's your type of vibe. It's cool, nigga, but that's not for me. We can keep some of this shit unknown. Promise you.
fearlessly explore caves for the sake of his own enjoyment. The man was so infatuated with cave exploration that he often discussed the hobby online with other enthusiasts, particularly those on YouTube. Kenny frequented YouTube and had a channel of his own where he went by the username SnakeBitMcGee. Kenny wasn't a YouTuber in the traditional sense, he was more so a commenter who would occasionally upload rough-cut videos to his channel of various activities and adventures that he went on. In late 2014, within the comments section of another YouTube user's spelunking video, Kenny shared his insights on caving and described a certain M-shaped cavern within the Sheep Mountains near Area 51. Kenny
Near Area 51, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not going. I'm not gonna be anywhere near there. I'm not going to be anywhere near there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that just sounds like you shouldn't be over there at all, my niggas. But if my life being boring means that I don't have to go here, my nigga, let me live a nice, peaceful, and boring life, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you will not see me right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie.
He shares his story of how he explored the outside area of this cave and was hit with an overwhelming.
We should low key. I want to see how 1.2 sounds. I want to see how 1.2 sounds. Let's see if we can still hear it. If y'all can still hear him and still understand him, let me know. If not, we just want to keep it on regular speed. I just want to see.
Feeling of dread. This ain't nothing. I'm a long-distance hiker. One time, during one of my hikes out by the Nellis Air Force Base, I found a hidden cave. The entrance to the cave was shaped like a perfect capital M. I always enter every cave I find, but as I began to enter this particular cave, my whole body began to vibrate. The closer I got to the cave entrance, the worse the vibrating became. Suddenly, I became very scared and hightailed it out of there.
And that's when you just leave. And that's when you just leave.
That was one of the strangest things that ever happened to me. He continues, I solo hike across mountaintops that most people wouldn't dare go. I've been in more caves than I can count. I play with rattlesnakes for fun, but this
I played with rattlesnakes for... Yo, what happened to that one nigga, who's the dude who got bit by everything and was just immune to every single... Like, y'all know who I'm talking about, bro, who got bit by everything. He got bit by everything, bro. What's his name, bro? Y'all know who I'm talking about, bro. He got bit by... Coyote Peterson. Yeah, what happened to Coyote Peterson, my nigga? That nigga was a crackhead. See, that's what I be talking about, bro. I'm cool. I don't want no smoke with none of that. I'm not gonna hold you. Shout out to my nigga Coyote Peterson, though. Like, somebody gotta do it, but not me, though. You know what I'm saying? He alive, still alive. Shout out Coyote, though. He's different. I used to watch a lot of those videos.
Tops that most people wouldn't dare go. I've been in more caves than I can count. I play with rattlesnakes for fun, but this particular cave was beyond anything I had ever encountered. Kenny's commentary regarding this mysterious M cave encounter sparked intrigue amongst the comment section of this spelunking video. Commenters would implore Kenny to seek out the mysterious cavern again and record the experience so they could witness the unsettling phenomena.
That's why sometimes you just don't look at the comments. On TikTok, I never look at my comments ever. It'll be rare to me for TikTok. It'll be rare to me to look at the comments. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't give a fuck what most of them niggas is talking about. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck what most of them niggas is talking about. Because if I look, we can go ahead and y'all might say that's crazy. Y'all might say that's crazy, but I'm gonna show y'all why that's not crazy. I'm gonna show y'all right now why that's not crazy, my nigga. Because most of it is copy pastas and niggas asking stupid shit. Hold on, watch this. Watch this, nigga. Watch. Let me get a video. Let me see. Look. Just right here. Just random video I clicked on. Look. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me keep it straight for y'all. I'm about to come. Do the yeah. What's good, Lil Nas? I'm just reading it for y'all because it might be hard to see. What bro put? 40, this sign, and then the camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like. It's just nothing that I really want to see like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate everybody watching the videos on it. It's just I don't really interact with the comments like that because most of the comments just be like weird. You know what I'm saying? I still look at YouTube and everybody else's comments, but not TikTok though like that. None but bots, bro. It's mostly bots in the comment, bro. It's mostly bots in the comment, bro. I'm not gonna capture you, but if you still commenting under there, shout out to you though. But yeah.
Now he was reporting firsthand. Kenny, being the intrepid person that he was, obliged these curious commenters and set out on an adventure to find that very cave. Armed with a 9mm handgun and a video camera, Kenny set off to find this seemingly forbidden cave and record his video.
you about to shoot the darkness? Why did he come with a strap?
What we find though is that Kenny departs on this quest, brings his camera and everything, films, but is unable to find the mysterious M cave that he spoke of in the comment section. Upon his return on October 18th of 2014, Kenny posted video footage of his failed expedition to his YouTube channel.
I mean, yeah,
and begins narrating
that's true.
information regarding the ominous cave that had become the recent fascination of the spelunking community.
And I'm looking for a cave that I found, and I didn't have a sidearm when I was here before, and something about that cave just spooked me out of all the caves I've ever gone in. Hopefully
That's when you don't come back.
It's shaped like a big M. It's a big cave that looks just like a gigantic.
That's when you don't come back. That's when it spooks you, bro. If it spooks this nigga, bro, never return, never come back. Just run away and disappear from this way of living, my nigga.
M.
He admits that he couldn't find the cave and just starts giving a reconnaissance report of the area.
Here's a beautiful canyon I'm just now walking past. I just now got past that little mountain, and I gotta walk past this canyon and just keep on going. I tripped. Okay, off again. Here's the mountain. There's another range I'm walking down. I'll just give you an idea how long it takes to get past these mountains.
In all reality, Kenny doesn't talk about M Cave that much in this video. He actually just talks about the dangers of the desert and how easy it is to get lost out there.
Here's a beautiful canyon I'm just now walking past. I just now got past that little mountain, and I gotta walk past this canyon and just keep on going. You gotta know which canyons to go down, otherwise you get lost up here.
Kenny does explain that he was able to find multiple caves in the area, but none of them were the M Cave. He explained that the M Cave was deep, dark, shaped like an M, and even to the ground.
There's lots of little caves.
Why you should do an in real life caving stream? Y'all just don't like me, do y'all? Y'all don't really fuck with me. Y'all really don't fuck with me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I need GPS to go like a lot of areas, bro. I wouldn't even know how to get back home from here, bro. I'm not gonna cap to you. Let alone know how to go down the street from where this area is at.
But they're not the kind of cave I'm looking for. The kind of cave I'm looking for is deep, and it's dark, and it's shaped like it's shaped just like the letter M. So lots of little caves and stuff along here.
Kenny zoomed out his camera to show the vast amount of caves and rocky outcrops in the vicinity. From this view, it almost looked like finding the M Cave would be like finding a needle in a haystack. While Kenny couldn't find the mythical M Cave, he was happy to report that he did find a mountain goat.
I haven't found the cave, but look what I did find.
Damn, you got that boy Tank just really sitting up there like that. That's crazy. Tank just really chilling living his best life, bro. Looking at the scenery, that's crazy. You got Tank just really sitting right there. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Yeet. That ain't a goat. Right? Is that you about Drake? That's tough.
While Kenny's video was charming, it left viewers frustrated because he didn't find the actual M Cave. And Kenny received a massive amount of criticism in the comment section. Some viewers encouraged Kenny in a polite manner while others provoked him, but they all shared the same core sentiment. The commenters wanted Kenny to go back and look for the cave.
Hey, if you don't look back if you don't go look for the cave, you a bitch. I guarantee it was comments like those, bro.
Again, while all were pushing Kenny to return, one commenter left an ominous warning. No, do not go back there. If you find that cave entrance, don't go in. If you do, you won't get out. Kenny replies,
commenter.
What makes you say that? The poster never replies. After seeing the continuous stream of comments encouraging him to return, Kenny would oblige. He announces his trip via a YouTube comment. I'm going again this weekend. I will be hiking solo for 3 days. I plan on covering about 40 miles. I will cross through the same canyon where I found the cave. If I don't find it again, I will just continue hiking over mountain after mountain to the north of the canyon. I dare any of the people that hike to run their mouths on here to join me. My hikes are brutal on the body. After one of my long hikes, some of my toenails turn black and fall off.
Like, why would I want to go through that hiking experience, my nigga? I will stay my ass in the house, bro. Easily, bro. And eat and watch a video, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And I will have fun doing it, bro. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. But if that's y'all, then do that. But that's not me, though. Don't try to force that on me, though.
I lose about 13 pounds of body weight. It takes me about 3 days to recover from the abuse I put myself through. There's no guarantee that I will find the cave again. The region that I cover is vast. There are many caves. The M Cave is the only cave I ever feared going inside. I really want to find it again. And not only would this be the last YouTube comment ever published to the Snakebit McGee channel, The M Cave hike would be the last hike ever taken by Kenny Veach. On November 10th, Kenny informed his girlfriend that he would be going on a short overnight trip. However, Kenny didn't return in the parameters given to his girlfriend. She became concerned and contacted authorities, and it would soon be reported on a local Las Vegas news station that Kenny Veach was missing.
Nigga said, yo, Blueryai, how are you still awake? I have to go to school now? This nigga's in the UK, my nigga. This is the third time the nigga says it, because that's how you know the nigga's in the UK. Because, nigga, how are you going to school at 1 o'clock a.m., my nigga? You were in the UK. You're in the UK. And he's in the UK. He's in the UK. That's why.
On November 22nd...
Yes, you are. I knew it. I knew it, bro. I knew it, bro. Have a good day at school, bro. Don't let nobody bully you. Definitely learn something. But it's 1 o'clock a.m. over here. But, yeah.
2014, near the same mine shaft that Kenny once stood in the YouTube video, rescue volunteers found Kenny's cell phone. Quote, "We found his cell phone close to a very vertical mine shaft, and we can't find another trail. It doesn't mean that he's down the mine shaft, but we have tracked him as far as we can. We are having our other crews come in from the search areas." The cell phone was indeed proof that Kenny had gone back to the area featured in the MK video and likely was looking for the cave, but despite this, Kenny nor his body was ever found in this area, and he still hasn't been found to this day.
Crazy,
and there are numerous
bro.
theories regarding what happened to Kenny Veach. Online, much speculation exists. Conspiracy theories range from Kenny stumbling upon a mysterious military secret and being killed in the process, all the way to Kenny discovering an extraterrestrial rift and being teleported into a different dimension. It wouldn't surprise me if the government has him locked up in Area 51.
When you see this Goku profile picture, just scroll past it. I want y'all to know, just take that advice and like apply that to the rest of y'all life. It doesn't matter what they say. They could even be saying useful information. If you see a Goku profile picture saying something, just keep moving.
For finding something he wasn't supposed to. Hopefully he is found and okay. There were also the rational explanations, such as, Kenny might have just gotten lost, died from dehydration, or could have been killed by some sort of animal in a far-off area of the desert. And of course, there's a possibility that Kenny found the mysterious M Cave and perished in it. As days and weeks passed and it became clear that Kenny wasn't coming home, the comments underneath the M Cave hike video became filled with theories and prayers alike. But eventually those in the comments would get a theory posted by Kenny's girlfriend herself, one that seemed to have some credence to it. This woman, Sharon Pilgrim, claimed to be Kenny's girlfriend and posted the following. "I am the girlfriend that Kenny spoke of in the video. There are so many posts. I had no idea until a friend let me know. So many people are wondering what happened and guessing different things. You are heartfelt about the sadness around what has happened with Kenny. He has not been found, and I feel that he probably will not be found for many, many months, if ever. I want to share what I know and feel about what happened, so that you might bring some closure and understanding in your own lives. Kenny absolutely loved hiking in the desert. It was his very, very favorite thing to do. We explored many caves and mine shafts. We were always careful how we explored them, but Kenny was a bit more daring than I was. We wore snake guards, sun-protected clothing, and used walking sticks, brought enough water and food for the hiking hours, and had extra water and food in the car. I want you to know that I do not think Kenny had an accident. I believe he committed suicide. He battled depression for many years and would not take medication or see a doctor.
That's what she thinks happened. I mean, so everybody has their own thoughts about what happened, but like nobody really knows though. Nobody really knows though.
Quit his job a little more than a year ago before he disappeared. The search for him was started within a couple of days of my call. Over 30 search and rescue team members searched 3 different times on foot. 1 helicopter flyover was done and there was no trace of Kenny or any of his camping things. They found his car in the area I told them it would be. They did find his cell phone by the mine shaft in the video. The mine shaft was only about a 4-hour hike.
That's the best theory.
It is my feeling he left it behind.
Yeah, I don't think it's no fucking aliens or the government came to take him out or anything like that. Like, it's probably some like this, or maybe he did get stuck in a cave. Who actually knows?
He could not be tracked from the GPS in it. He also did not take his video camera with him on this solo hike. It was left in his home, so he had no intention of filming anything. I share this with you for 2 reasons. First, so that you have more of an understanding of who Kenny was and can bring some peace or understanding to the situation. I had many wonderful experiences with Kenny. I will always remember them and have a place of love in my heart for him and those wonderful things we did together. So Sharon, Kenny's girlfriend, someone who knew Kenny very well, believed that he had gone off somewhere in the desert and taken himself out. And honestly, she makes a pretty convincing case for this. Folks began speculating that the reason why Kenny's body wasn't found was because the man went to great lengths to make sure that it wouldn't be. They felt that Kenny purposely went somewhere extremely hidden if he did commit what the girlfriend was suggesting. That being because Kenny didn't want friends and family to find him afterwards and have to experience something similar to what he did after finding his father.
And you see them comments definitely weren't making it better. Bro was already going through stuff, comments talking about some, oh nah, you need to go find it, like you need to go find that shit. Why you ain't find it yet? I would have found it if I was you. Like, you ain't go find it yet. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, a lot of times Of course, there's always some positive, like a lot of positive comments, but a lot of niggas in the comments be chatting for no reason, bro.
All those years ago. As mentioned in the write-up, Kenny's girlfriend mentioned that he left his camera at home. Why would Kenny leave his camera at home if he was planning on recording another M-Cave adventure and posting it to YouTube? It seemed like the man might have had a different mission in mind when going out to the desert in November. Police have also made various statements supporting the ideas that Kenny's girlfriend purports. Apparently, after authorities had performed a search of Kenny's computer, they found that he had Google search phrases which YouTube doesn't like me repeating. But let's just say these searches corroborate the girlfriend's theory. One of these phrases searched was literally, "help me." But some have not given up hope in finding Kenny, and many to this day still search the area of the MK video in the hopes of finding him alive or his body. Some have even claimed to have found the mythical M-Cave that Kenny had been searching for, but it's impossible to say for sure if this is the cave that Kenny was looking for. Kenny's story continues to fascinate the YouTube community to this day, and while it appears as if he met a fate similar to his father,
and nobody
the Snakebit McGee saga will remain a mystery until Kenny is found. Before we get into our next story, a brief message from today's sponsor.
You always know my nigga have a sponsor. Usually the sponsor right here, though. Damn, chat. That's crazy. Like, okay, so the girlfriend, what she said does make sense. What she said does make sense. What she says does make sense. Now all that extraterrestrial, but the thing about when people go missing, niggas just make the most outlandish theories. Oh yeah, Goku came down, and then got in a 1v1 fight with him, and then Frieza came, and then like niggas will literally say any type of like crazy ass shit, bro, just to like fit a narrative that they're going for.
Today's video is sponsored by Raycon.
Raycon, I know somebody listening to the stream with the Raycons on right now. I don't got it though.
Our next story involves a YouTuber that apparently went missing after investigating distant screams in the middle of the night. This is the Nicholas Seregger story. Nicholas Seregger grew up in California.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought I'm not gonna lie. My ears almost like I Never mind.
A lover of the outdoors and music, Nick has been described as a free-spirited and easy to get along with man. As an adult, Nick became heavily active in the indie techno and rave music scene. In fact, the man helped create video content and documentaries for various bands in his local area. Some of this content would be uploaded directly to his YouTube channel called Sunspike, which was created back in 2009 when Nick was around 20 years old. Along with documentaries and rave videos, the Sunspike YouTube channel contained a number of videos showcasing Nicholas participating in his favorite pastime. That pastime being dancing. The man would take any opportunity at any location to show off his moves.
Damn. Damn. He doing that. He hit that. Hold on. We gotta turn him up. Turn him up, then. Turn him up. Was doing that, I ain't gonna lie. He was kind doing that, I ain't gonna lie. He was hitting that, I ain't gonna hold you. Oh shit. Nah, he did that, I ain't gonna lie.
Around the time of the Sunspike channel's creation, Nicholas was living with his friend Austin in San Diego, California. However, due to unspecified circumstances, eventually these two were compelled to leave this residence and were essentially made homeless. Around this time, Nick and Austin were essentially vagabonds who would move to the Salton Beach area living in a makeshift shelter. Salton Beach is an ecologically bizarre area in California that honestly deserves its own video, but here's a brief explanation of what it is. Salton Beach is a small beach town with a population of 508 people and was once a massive tourist attraction in the mid-20th century. However, now the place is nothing but ruins.
Nigga, this look like a Red Dead Redemption map. I ain't gonna cap.
The town has become mostly abandoned due to environmental changes within and around the Salton Sea. The sea was at one point considered a beautiful oasis, but now due to a rise in salinity, it has become uninhabitable. The once bustling tourist trap that surrounded the sea has become an utter ghost town. the area littered with abandoned houses and forgotten relics of its former 1950s glory. Despite its destitute state, Sultan still attracts attention due to its legacy and bizarre ecosystem.
Dog, this looks crazy, nigga. Imagine you wake up and you just spawn right here, bro. Imagine you upon birth, you just spawn right here, bro. There's nothing you can do, bro. Like, you was just set up. You was just set up from birth, bro. You spawn right here. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Many tourists travel to the area motivated out of morbid curiosity. Over the years, Sultan has attracted the likes of curious YouTubers who come to explore its shores and share the bizarre area with their followers. Which brings us to a YouTube channel that you guys might be familiar with, known as Explore With Us. In the summer of 2018, the Explore
I think we've seen this YouTube channel before.
With Us YouTube channel was live streaming themselves investigating an abandoned house in the Salton Beach area. While they're exploring, a man pulls up to them on a scooter and explains that he's looking for a piano that had recently gone missing from the property that the YouTubers were investigating.
Morning, when we walked out and we saw somebody walking by.
Scootering.
And that's how he was scootering. He was on a scooter. Everyone called him Scooter Boy.
Yes.
When he came scootering up.
You were live streams there when?
No, there was a piano? No, this is the first time we've been here, dude. We're live streaming right now.
This scooter riding man was none other than Austin, Nicholas's old San Diego roommate. Instead of accusing the YouTubers of taking the piano or something like you might think this guy would, he's actually overtly friendly to them. And later footage would show that Austin actually introduces the Explore With Us team to Nicholas Seregger. Both of these guys were still living at Salton Beach all this time later.
Okay.
We thought you guys were gonna put on the show.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a stab with you. I'd be terrified to be in this area. No funnies, no funnies.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Nick. Hey, Bob, nice to meet you.
Explore With Us, Nick, and Austin would then explore different abandoned areas of Salton Beach together as the free-spirited duo gave the father and daughter-operated YouTube channel a tour through various locations of this ramshackle town, which included a supposedly secret compound. Nick and Austin expressed they hope to fix up the area and make it habitable once again. Their ultimate goal was to create a venue for the rave scene, something Nicholas claimed to have quite a bit of success with in different parts of the country.
How the fuck were they gonna do that in this area, bro? How are they gonna revitalize an entire abandoned area by just by them two? How would they gonna do that?
Nicholas also warns the YouTubers to tread lightly, informing them that various people have gone missing from the area over the years. Some had even been murdered, he said.
And then I think like a year ago there was a body found right over those bushes. And I used to like play there as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Like right on the side of those trees over there?
Like on the other side of those trees, yeah, there was a body found.
This is why I'm gone. I'm gone after that.
After that guy committed suicide, another guy like tried to stay in that house and then got his neck slashed by like cartel members.
Explore With Us's interaction with Nicholas Seregger and Austin in Salton Beach proved to be quite the compelling content. The channel established a friendship with Nick and Austin and would later bring them water and other gifts during their various follow-up encounters throughout that summer.
It's crazy, bro. First of all, I just want to put this out here. I wouldn't be here in the first place, but if I was here and I heard that, I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna lose you. Like the way that I'm gonna have a Goku instant transmission teleport scene is gonna be crazy, because I'm not gonna be there.
The Salton series proved quite the success on Explore With Us's channel, but with more attention to the series came issues. As troll,
if y'all think I'm lying, bro, there's this one gas station that's near me where there was a robbery and then the guy shot the lady at the joint in GTA, by the way. I have never been in that. I used to go to that gas station all the time to get chips and all types of snacks. I haven't been in that gas station since, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Trolls would often pop into the live stream chats and demean Austin and Nick for wearing the same clothes all the time, making fun of their living conditions as well. There was also one incident caught on camera where Nick and Austin went into an abandoned gas station and took copper wire out of it, and the chat started freaking out and calling them crackheads.
So one thing that made Emma really upset, and I wasn't even aware that it was happening because I didn't have, Emma was always holding the camera.
Yeah, so it was the wire incident. They led us one night while we were live streaming, they led us to an abandoned gas station. And we were in there, we were exploring. They found this wire they wanted to repurpose and reuse it.
We might be able to rig something out of this.
Okay, they are tweakers. LOL, took them on a robbing spree, LOL. They just stole that. Stealing wire? Hashtag.
You mean fucking stealing, nigga? Who's going to use the wire, nigga? It is an abandoned, desolate wasteland. Who is going to use the wire? This is who's using the what? What are we talking about? Am I missing something? Who owns that? Who the fuck is you? Niggas talk about some assisted with the copper stealing wire. Who's abandoned? Who cares? What kind of chat is this, nigga? Who you gonna report it to the police? The police not like police like 50 miles away, my nigga. What are you like? Who you going to call? Oh my god, bro! Like,
Copper pays. Assisted with theft. Ooh. Nicholas felt so bad about this that he would actually end up apologizing to Explore With Us and told them that he knew the owner of the gas station and was allowed to take things from there and repurpose them if he wanted. The whole copper wire incident was really a non-issue, but I thought that interaction was interesting. After several encounters with Nicholas and Austin and Salton City, Explore With Us would eventually leave Southern California in August and lost touch with the two. However, several months later, a fan of the Explore With Us channel would reach out to them with something that brought them back into the fold. It was an update saying that Nicholas had gone missing. This is the story that Explore With Us was told. On September 7th of 2018, Nick and Austin were hanging out at their Salton Beach compound, staying up late into the night. At approximately 2.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of questions. I seen the area. I'm wondering, where do these niggas eat at? Like, what the fuck do they do all day, bro? This is like, I'm not gonna lie, this is like being, this whole area right here, just even being in this area is like being in Minecraft's hardcore survival mode, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie, I can't, and I don't be playing Minecraft hardcore survival mode, my nigga. I fucking suck at it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't do that. I can't do it.
2:30 a.m., they heard an alarming sound in the distance, a sound that resembled a screaming woman. After hearing this chilling scream, they debate on whether they should go out and investigate or stay inside. According to a report by Austin, the two decided to stay in, and Austin would fall asleep. But when he woke up in the morning, Nicholas was nowhere to be found. He went out searching for his friend, but found no sign of him anywhere. Austin would then call the Imperial County Police and reported Nick missing. About a block away from their compound, search efforts managed to yield several of Nick's belongings and clothing items. Those items being a boot, a pair of pants, and a knife sleeve. A message from Austin explains the situation. It was over a week ago, Saturday night, at like 2 a.m.
It's a knife sleeve, but there's no knife. It's just a sleeve.
I went to sleep, and when I woke up, he was gone. I found his flashlight a block from home, then investigators found one of his boots and pants near the water with his knife sleeve and no wallet or keys. In light of the man's disappearance, the Imperial County Sheriff's Office would announce a $10,000 reward for anyone able to provide them with information that could lead to his whereabouts. The Explore With Us team would travel back to Salton and aid in the search for Nick. While performing what proved to be a fruitless search for the man, the Explore With Us team heavily criticized the Imperial County Police and proclaimed that the local PD did not care about the case at all, as it seemed authorities were willing to offer little in terms of any sizable search party.
Imperial County doesn't seem to care. No. They have not been out here. There was no search and rescue from what we can find. They just do not seem to care at all that Nick...
Is Imperial County, did he claim that area? Did he claim the Badlands? I mean, I don't know how districting and everything works and shit like that, but did he claim the Badlands and shit like that? I don't know if they even fuck with that area to begin with.
Nick is missing.
Communications with Austin from this time show he was concerned that Nick had been murdered. He also suggested it was possible that Nick had ran away to Slab City, an off-the-grid unincorporated community in California popular with drifters and vagabonds. Unfortunately, after 2019, there have been no new updates in Nick's case, and the man is still missing to this day. No new evidence or any sort of information has been released.
That's so crazy. One thing about going missing, bro, if people know what happened to you, bro, then like at least they can kind of have some peace that they know like how you went out. If you're missing, bro, nobody, like, there's so many theories, anything can happen to you, bro. Like, nobody knows what's going on if you're missing.
To his whereabouts. This hasn't stopped those online from speculating and creating conspiracy theories regarding the disappearance, though. There are theories ranging from Nick falling prey to a serial killer, with others expressing suspicion towards Austin regarding the matter. One Redditor commented, "There's reports around of people faking someone in need of help, like a lady screaming or a baby crying to lure others into vulnerable positions to attack them. Austin could be lying, sure, but he could have gone to sleep thinking the discussion was over and they weren't going outside, then after he fell asleep, Nick went out anyways to check or whatnot and things went bad." Personally, I remain hopeful that Nick just decided simply to move away from the Salton Beach. Being a known drifter, it wouldn't be too out of the...
Hopefully he's good. What do y'all think that happened to bro? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I think that they might have packed bro up in GTA. I don't know. I think they might have packed bro up. Unless he decided to run away. He drowned. He's finished. The serial killer. I don't know. But is it really a serial killer if he's only like, that's the only person? Well, no, he would be, because there were other people beforehand that died. So no idea. No idea. No clue. Well, that's why it's
ordinary
mysterious
for him to just up and leave. However, the personal belongings and clothing found at the scene certainly make you concerned for his safety. Whatever the case, that was the ongoing mystery surrounding the disappearance of Nicholas Seregger. Our next story is a bizarre missing persons case involving a woman foreshadowing her own disappearance through YouTube videos. This is the Telica Patrick story. 30-year-old Telica Patrick was born on September 18th of 1983.
Damn.
She spent the first 2 years of her life in Hyattsville, Maryland before moving to Queens, New York. There, she was raised. Telica excelled in academics as a child and earned many awards in math, science, reading, and spelling. Her childhood academic penchant would continue to translate into adulthood as she pursued her scholarly goals, moving to California and attending medical school. While in medical school, she would meet her husband, Ismail Keldron. The two met online and quickly got married in 2006. Being in medical school, getting married, possibly starting a family, Telica's life was on the up and up, it seemed. Unfortunately though, as Telica started hitting her late 20s, friends, family members, and loved ones started noticing subtle changes in Telica's mental state that started raising eyebrows. Ismail has reflected on this time, stating that Telica became progressively paranoid, distressed, delusional, and often heard voices. Telica often spoke religion.
Voices? Nigga. You start hearing voices, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta go talk to somebody, bro. If you start hearing voices, you gotta go talk to somebody, bro. You gotta go talk to somebody, bro. At that point,
and appeared to be experiencing delusions of grandeur, once stating that she thought to be directly sent to Earth from God. At one point, Telica had told her husband that the movie A Beautiful Mind, which depicted a schizophrenic math prodigy, was similar to her own life story. That's a good movie, by the way. You guys.
what?
To watch that. During the peak of Telica's delusions, Ismail pleaded with his wife to get help. However, she refused to see a mental health professional. Quote, I begged her to get mental help. When I urged her to get help, she told me she didn't need help and that I was trying to destroy her career. Ismail thought that Telica was fearful of being branded with a mental illness and was convinced it would destroy her medical career. Due to the immense stress created by this burgeoning mental illness, Telica and Ismail would separate by divorce in 2012. 1 year after this divorce, Telica, despite her ongoing issues, would manage to graduate from medical school in the spring of 2013 with a medical degree and doctorate in biochemistry. After the divorce and graduation, Telica's mental illness would become more pronounced. Around this time, Telica had become obsessed with a gospel singer known as Marvin Sapp. She would listen to this Grammy-nominated religious musician almost constantly throughout her days. And her fixation with this pastor and musician got so bad that she would move from California to Michigan, where this guy
don't say lit
lived. Just
okay, there's something going on with this lady. So she's like talking to herself, having like hearing voices that aren't really there type shit, and then compared herself to that movie. And now she's obsessed with this one pastor singer dude, and she's moved to where this dude is at, which is Michigan. Bad areas to move, by the way, just so she can live. I mean, just so she can just because she likes him, not to live with him, but just because she likes him, bro.
Just so she could be in closer proximity to him. After moving, Telica would serve
We seen this story before?
a medical
Haven't seen
residency
this story
at the
before?
Western Michigan University School of Medicine, which was at the Borges Medical Center in Kalamazoo, Michigan. After the move, Telica sought out Mr. Sapp's church, that church being the Full Life Center Church in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Here, the man would perform and give sermons. Telica frequently attended the pastor's congregation and reportedly got to speak with him in person on occasion, but apparently this wasn't enough for the obsessed woman. It's been reported that the woman sent hundreds of messages to Marvin Sapp on social media, messages that the man never once responded to. It's also said that she would publicly go around telling people that she was Marvin Sapp's wife. She was even said to have contacted Mr. Sapp's children and even showed up to the pastor's home uninvited on at least one occasion. Yeah, with Telica,
Bro, if you pull up to my house, bro, uninvited. Well, he's a pastor. So I mean, you can't really do nothing, bro. It's gonna be against the Lord, bro. Can't do nothing, bro. You gotta call the police and charge it up to the game, bro.
We're entering some pretty dangerous waters here. As a result of this harassment,
I'm so confused. What is going on? Like, she was like, well, mental health is always varied in terms of what's really going on. But bro, she was like graduating, doing all the stuff she's supposed to, bro. She got married, and I don't know what happened, bro.
And in September of 2013, Mr. Sapp was forced to file a restraining order against Telica. The man stated in a court document that he had over 400 pages of correspondence from Telica that he had ignored.
400? Jesus Christ.
Marvin Sapp was given a personal protective order by the courts. Quote, I am a national recording artist on the RCA label who Telica Patrick has claimed as her husband. She has moved from California to Michigan, joined my church, contacts my children, and has been to my home. I have at least 4.
You contacting the children too, bro? Oh man, bro. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie. Even if we have heard this story before, it'd be so hard to tell, bro, because this stalking shit, bro, be so common, bro. But to this extent, it's fucking insane, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
400 pages of correspondence from her, which I have never responded to. And curiously, after the
nigga said rookie numbers, I'm not gonna lie, jail will be in your future very soon.
Restraining order was filed, that's when Telica's YouTube channel pops up. Soon after the issuance of the order, Telica would begin posting strange videos to YouTube under the username Sandra3000Cassie. In November of 2013, in a video titled My Awesome Day, the woman appears quite jovial and talked to the camera as if she was speaking to some sort of love interest far away.
Hi baby, good night. It's Telica. I am just coming to you to say hi and just to tell you about my day.
It seemed as if she was making this video for one specific person who she really loved. If you know what I'm saying. After she finishes recapping her day, she then begins to sing,
You walked into my life and stopped my big tears.
Singing pretty good though.
And signs off with the words, I love you, have a good night, bye, I love you. In another video published November 10th of 2013, Telica showcases herself cooking an extravagant breakfast made for 2 people while singing and talking to the camera.
Hey, no weird shit. That look like goodies though. Is that an omelet?
Bye, I love you. In another video published November 10th.
I ain't gonna cap. That looked like it was goodies though. I'm not even gonna. That omelet looks seasoned to perfection. I'm not gonna cap you. I have to admit. I have to admit goodies when I see it. Now I don't know what's on the right though. Can't tell. But like the omelet looking goodies. I ain't gonna cap. And these are tomato slices. These are bad eats. You're definitely ruining this shit. But the omelets itself, I fuck with it though.
Of 2013, Telica showcases herself cooking an extravagant breakfast made for 2 people while singing and talking to the camera.
And we both have orange juice. And here are the flowers from last time.
It's important to note that Telica lived by herself. Naturally, one can speculate here that Telica is making these videos and is addressing Mr. Sapp, the person who filed the restraining order against her. And with that context in mind, these videos are extremely disturbing to say the least.
First, I had morning report. No, not morning report. Conferences for pediatrics.
And things would only get even more bizarre when just a month or so after these videos had been published, Telica Patrick would go missing. This is what happens. In December of 2013, before leaving work, Telica would tell her medical colleagues that she was about to take a trip to Chicago under the premise of visiting some family back home. But Telica doesn't go to Chicago. Rather, hours later, security camera footage taken at the Radisson Hotel in Kalamazoo, Michigan captures the woman entering the aforementioned hotel building at approximately 7:30 p.m. On camera, Telica looked visibly tired and tries to book a hotel, but then for whatever reason changes her mind and backs away from the counter, displaying strange body language.
I'm not gonna. I'm so creeped out, nigga. The lady needed help. I'm gonna keep it aside with you. The lady needed help. I'm not even gonna cap to you.
Telica was then said to have informed hotel staff that she needed a ride back to the hospital that she worked at. Staff complied, providing a complimentary hotel shuttle to the location. She was dropped off at the Borges Medical Center next to her car, and this hotel shuttle worker would be the last person to see Telica alive. This hotel worker would go on to comment that the woman seemed agitated and paranoid, and when he dropped her off at the hospital, she backed away while saying that she was very sorry and also said, quote, I can't go back there with you. Approximately 2 hours after Telica had been dropped off, a motorist would call police reporting that a white vehicle was driving out of control. This vehicle said to have been driving at speeds upwards of 90 miles an hour, slowing down along the median and passing other vehicles in the process, and the vehicle's description fit that of Telica's. On December 6th, the following morning, Telica Patrick failed to show up for work, and staff grew extremely concerned after she didn't return any of their phone calls. It was then discovered that her purse and cell phone were actually left at the hospital from her previous shift. It was at this point where the woman was reported missing. Just after 10 p.m. that night, a vehicle matching the description of the concerned motorist was found in a ditch off the westbound lane of I-94 near Portage, Indiana. There was nobody present in the vehicle, and authorities weren't able to find a wallet or ID. For the time, they had no idea whose car this was. On December 10th of 2013, it was determined by police that Telica's vehicle was actually the one that had been found in the ditch on December 5th. Authorities then went back to the crash site where the car had been found and conducted a thorough search of the area, aided by search and rescue and bloodhounds. The hounds were able to track Telica to the edge of the roadway, but after that, the scent was lost. They searched the area.
Nigga, what the fuck happened? Okay, look, what? Okay, there's so many questions I have. So, she's Wait. So so basically, school, graduated, married, then started like hearing things and saying things. Then she had the obsession with the pastor dude. She graduated, but no. Then she moved to Michigan. She got a restraining order by the dude, and then she starts acting more crazy. Starts making YouTube videos. Start making breakfast for niggas that are not there, referring to people that are not there while referring to this pastor dude. Then she goes to a hotel. As she's talking to the person, she leaves, say I can't be here, drives off, start going 90, start swerving in and out of traffic. And then the car's in the ditch. Police search it, but she's not in there. What the fuck is like? I don't even know what to say. Like, dogs got Tanjiro's sense of smell and still couldn't find her, and there's no trail either.
For hours, but couldn't find the woman anywhere. Considering Telica's mental health history, this was turning out to be quite the concerning situation. Along with leaving her cell phone and purse behind, Telica also left credit cards back as well, meaning that authorities couldn't track her by way of purchases made, and her social media had been curiously deleted around the time as well. Telica's family had suspected foul play and hired a private investigator to look into the case. Through his findings, the investigator was able to report that Telica was stressed and agitated on the night of her disappearance. But the investigator could not determine the source of the stress or if it had anything to do with her looming disappearance. However, what was found around this time were some extremely unsettling tweets posted by Telica. I'm like a squirrel. Squirrels take their nuts underground and then they eat them when mostly no one is looking. My nuts are people and I take them underground.
Chat, grow up. Grow up, chat. Grow up, chat. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. Bad tweets, I'm not gonna lie. These are not good tweets. I'm not even gonna hold you. These definitely are not fucking good tweets to be putting out like that. These are actually horrible tweets now that I think about it, but like,
found into my secret world. That is why I'm so excited to spend time with you, because we can go underground together. One tweet talks about a psychiatric drug called Invega, which is used to treat schizophrenia. The tweet read, I guess Invega is not as powerful as they advertised. It was highly speculated that the person that Telica was referring to, that she wanted to take underground was, Marvin Sapp, the gospel singer that she was obsessed with. And the family of Telica actually thought that Marvin Sapp was somehow involved with her disappearance. Like, perhaps, he had killed her or kidnapped her or something.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't really think that's the case when the guy's filing restraining orders, but, they have their reasonings, I guess. Whatever the case, eventually there would be some sort of closure to this story. In January of 2014, police would search the area that Telica went missing in, which included Lake Charles, but they didn't find any evidence of her at this time. However, a few months later, in April of 2014, as the winter began to diminish and spring began, a man was fishing at the very same lake in the northwest part of Indiana. This man reported seeing something resembling a corpse. He would inform authorities about his findings and they would perform a subsequent search. A search that uncovered a dead body in the lake. After an investigation from the coroner in Porter County, Indiana, the authorities were able to determine that the deceased body was indeed that of Telica Patrick. She had finally been—
R.I.P., bro. R.I.P. Nigga, okay, wait. So, did she, just drown? Just drown herself? Did somebody else do it? There's still a lot of, missing context here. And, her mental health, too. There's a lot of unanswered questions, bro.
Been found, and unfortunately was no longer with us. Sheriff Richard Fuller had said in a news conference around the time that there seemed to be no signs of trauma or foul play found on the body, and that the initial cause of death appeared to be drowning. A second autopsy would be performed by 2 forensic pathologists. This autopsy revealed that the cause of death was from asphyxiation by drowning. The official ruling on this case, at least from Kalamazoo police, was that Telica's death was caused by an accidental drowning. To this day, the events that led Telica drowning in a lake remain somewhat of a mystery. And I say somewhat because given her previous mental health struggles and the sort of behavior showcased in the YouTube videos, the instability, one can sort of rationally put together a timeline here. That being, Telica had a mental health crisis that remained unaddressed, which led her falling into a delusional state that ultimately results in her winding up into a lake.
Me personally, I feel like her ex-husband didn't try hard enough, my nigga. If you know your significant other has mental issues, of course it's a person. The person has to agree to it. But nigga, if some people just will not agree to it, my nigga, and then bad stuff ends up happening as a result. Nigga, what I gotta do? I gotta call the therapist to the house. You call the psychiatrist to the house. I'm doing some interventions. That's why interventions exist, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta do what they gotta go do, bro. But I feel like the husband just kind of just said, hey, yo, you should get some help. And she's like, no. And he's like, okay. But like, I don't know, bro.
And drowning. That being because she couldn't swim, or she was lost, or it was dark, who knows. But with multiple coroners confirming that it was drowning and no foul play was involved, in my opinion, that's the series of events that happened. In what was a bizarre story of a clearly struggling woman foreshadowing her own disappearance on social media, that was the Telica Patrick story.
Marina Joyce?
A missing person.
We all remember, I remember the Marina Joyce situation. Did she disappear?
Person's incident that fueled constant speculation back in 2016 was the case of YouTuber Marina Joyce. Marina is a British YouTuber who started her career in
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if y'all was around YouTube during this time, but this whole situation was creepy as fuck, bro. Like, niggas ain't know what was going on. Like, this was a developing story. Niggas ain't know what was going on, bro. Niggas ain't know she was being kidnapped and held against her. Like, people ain't know what was going on, bro.
10.
Hi guys, so today's video is talking about am I pretty enough? So this is based around society and society's beauty standards, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about...
The videos were I'm gonna keep it a stack. The videos were probably one of the most disturbing videos I've ever seen. Like, it was regular, but it was disturbing, I'm not gonna lie.
It's based around society and society's beauty standards, and I just wanted to talk
Probably
a little bit about how everybody is beautiful and that you should never believe what society thinks or says about you.
Her content was mostly dedicated to makeup tutorials and how-to videos. In 2016, she found herself a part of a worldwide conspiracy when concerned viewers became convinced she was in danger after YouTube viewers reported Marina appearing frightened and distressed in recent uploads, with viewers noting uncharacteristic behavior from the woman, such as her staring blankly into the camera as well as making subtle gestures as if she was asking for help.
Explain the bruises. It's actually a private story. It's quite a sad story, but like recently, it's actually the bruises. I wasn't okay recently, so like it's really sad about the bruises, but I can't.
Do you see? But do you see, like, off of this, y'all see why niggas thought something was going on? To be fair, I forgot how the story ended. I still don't know if something was going on. I'm not gonna lie to you, but she would always talk like differently than she used to talk, bro. Blink a lot, my nigga. Like, niggas in the chat used to be like, blink twice if you're like, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of like speculation around this time, bro.
What happened?
It was thought that she may have been kidnapped. Marina's bizarre behavior caused the internet to devolve into a frenzy, with some convinced that Marina was being compelled by some outside third party to make videos under duress. One comment from the time says, "I have the feeling, along with many other people, that someone is forcing Marina to make these videos, most likely her boyfriend, but it's possible that she could have been kidnapped. Or she's overdosing on drugs. Her eyes keep trailing off behind the camera and her body language makes her seem incredibly uncomfortable, almost like she's repeating what someone else is doing. She can barely stand still, she's shaking, and her whole body appears stiff and wobbly."
It says I'm not in danger. If you guys wanted to know. I really love you.
On July 26th of 2016, after YouTubers began to make videos expressing their concerns for her, hashtag Save Marina Joyce trended #1 worldwide on Twitter and caused mass mania within social media regarding the woman. Marina attempted to quell the concerns with a tweet advertising a fan meetup, but her tweet only made folks more concerned, with some suggesting that Marina was attempting to kidnap fans or perhaps even recruit them for ISIS. Yes, that was a thing.
Nigga, this was a crazy time in the internet, bro. The amount of speculations and videos that were made on this woman, bro, was crazy, bro, because nobody knew what the fuck was going on. That last year is absolutely crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know who the fuck came up with that shit, but like, ain't nobody knew what was going on.
Really need to spread awareness. Even though I have no idea if she's being hurt or not, I want her safe and sound. Hashtag Save Marina Joyce. Can someone please phone the police and tell them about all of this and mainly about the meetup? It seems so dangerous. I am dead scared for the girl. What if she is abused? The official law enforcement account of Marina's local area, the Enfield Police Bureau, ended up tweeting that they had made contact with Marina Joyce and that she was perfectly fine. Quote, "Officers have visited YouTube user Marina Joyce. She is safe and well." Marina herself would follow up this tweet, also confirming that she was fine. I am totally okay, guys. I'm feeling very good today, and it's actually so heartwarming to see so many people care about me. She also put out the following statements. "I care about my YouTube channel, and after this, I have got lots more viewers, which is really good. But I am really okay. There are no ISIS terrorists here." Naturally, Marina's affirmations did little to quell the online frenzy. The online fans that felt she had been kidnapped now believe that Marina had performed a publicity stunt / hoax that made light of kidnapping victims.
And you see, it's starting to get ridiculous now because the police literally just did the check. Well, they could be like, actually, that just because police check doesn't mean that something isn't going on. But at this point, it just got ridiculous, my nigga. Like, there's nothing. Niggas was really Special Agent Oso, Inspector Gadget. Nigga was really on Detective Time and trying to figure out if this girl was kidnapped or not, bro.
Victims. Whether that was her intention or not, the undeniable fact of this matter was that her channel was growing rapidly because of this controversy. Keemstar from Drama Alert would report that she was receiving close to 100 million views a month on her channel.
About Marina Joyce, that YouTuber that had about 500,000 subscribers, but then everybody thought she was kidnapped by ISIS. So her channel blew up to over 2 million subscribers, and she is currently receiving over 100 million views a month.
She would continue to ride this wave for some time without directly addressing her strange behavior in prior videos. However, in 2017, Marina would upload a video wherein she explains, in her view, the cause of the strange behavior in that old content. She said that she had gone through, quote, a traumatic experience and that she, quote, suffered from depression and that hashtag Save Marina Joyce helped her get better.
When I started to think about what I had to say to you, I started crying because a really traumatic experience happened to me that I kind of want to explain to you. All these videos that you watched about me, about people guessing what happened to me. I'm so glad that Saving Marina Joyce was a thing simply because it helped me to get better. And now I feel like I'm so much better.
She insisted that the conspiracy theories were all lies.
I simply don't want you to be.
So does she not go missing?
Conspiracy theories.
Nigga, I don't know, bro. I'm getting to a part of the story I'm not really familiar with.
Because none of them are true, and I can promise you that. It's always best to believe the truth directly from the person themselves.
While Marina does vaguely touch on personal issues in this video, she does a poor job explaining her 2016 behavior, and many left unsatiated. People would continue to speculate what was going on with Marina Joyce for years. In 2018, Keemstar would speculate that Marina Joyce was on drugs. Quote, none of it makes sense. Very vague.
Keemstar would really just say shit to anybody, bro. Like, just assume, like, niggas is crackheads or assume that niggas is a part of groups or something like that. Like, Keemstar could literally get away with saying anything or calling anybody anything, bro.
Big statements after very strange statements for 2 years. I suggest that she's on drugs, and she denied those claims and was upset with me. I don't think she's got a right to be upset with anyone speculating when she won't provide a reasonable explanation.
I mean, nigga, I'm not gonna lie, this sounds crazy. This sounds crazy. Hey, you are a crackhead. And you can't say that you're not a crackhead if you don't provide explanations on why you're not a crackhead. So I called you a crackhead because you seem like a crackhead. And if you don't give me reasons why you're not a crackhead, then that means that you're invalid and that means you're like, that actually doesn't make any sense at all. I'm not gonna lie to you, my nigga. Bro basically said that you didn't prove what was wrong with you, so you're on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga.
Marina Joyce fired back and criticized Keemstar in a now deleted video.
Not to mention, this guy is actually egging on his fans to send death threats to me and Marina.
He's trying to cause drama just for fame and money, and he's trying to make it out like I'm trying to make views from this, and he's just trying to generate drama over my private life. He has no consideration for me. He does not worry or care about me whatsoever. He's lying to people saying, we're just worried about you, Marina. And it's such BS because, honestly, he's just trying to make me look bad and spread fake lies. He has been so manipulative towards me.
Keemstar would reply to Marina in a Twitter video.
Marina Joyce and Brendan whatever your name is, Marina Joyce's boyfriend.
This nigga Keemstar really was on gnome time, and I don't even know who told this nigga to get this beard, nigga. Like, this nigga Keemstar, I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing, bro. Like,
friend, basically, because you're very irrelevant, and she's only relevant because people thought she was kidnapped. You say you're good people, but you're not. The video you just uploaded is filled with clips from my trolling days when I used to make trolling videos, completely taken out of context.
Keemstar, the Alex clip will always be in context, nigga. The Alex clip, I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up, will always be in context, nigga. We don't need context for that clip, nigga. We don't need context. I guarantee they put that clip in there. We don't need context for that Alex clip, bro. Stop saying that niggas is putting you out of context. A lot of those clips was in context, my nigga. I'm not gonna lose you.
Started off the video showing a clip of me saying that I want to kill somebody and I want to strangle them. The reason why I said that on a live stream was because they were saying horrible things about my young child. And as a parent, yeah, I had that reaction. We've downloaded this. We've downloaded Brandon's, we archived his Twitter. We've got everything. So I'm going to make a full response to this, show how you guys manipulate it, lied, show you guys being complete hypocrites when you say, oh, we're good people, spread love and positivity, but then you're calling me gnome and everything else. I mean,
no, you is a gnome. But y'all see how, like, to be fair, niggas was minding their own business, kind of like niggas was just minding their own business, and this nigga just interjected and now is making a full response video on because she's just minding her own business. She responded to Keemstar. That's really, when you really think about, I think something was going on with the girl too, but when you really think about it, that's crazy, my nigga. Imagine you just living your life, living regular, nigga, living your life like it's golden, nigga. And you start maybe something going on in your life that you don't want to talk to people about. Like, imagine I start acting weird one day, chat. Like, obviously y'all gonna ask what's wrong or what the case is, my nigga. But imagine another nigga like Tommy making an exposed video on me saying that I'm on drugs because I'm acting weird or something like that. And then I respond to him saying, oh, nah, nigga, I'm just acting regular, you fucking Ronald McDonald looking ass nigga. And then he says, I'm gonna make a whole exposed video on you because you didn't like nigga, no. Did she go missing though? I don't know. I don't think she went missing. I think the whole I don't know. I don't know if there's a part I'm missing. That's why I'm trying to watch the whole thing. So but to my knowledge, I don't think so. But
this is pretty much career ending what you guys just did.
After this squabble,
no, it's not, nigga. Like, oh my god.
With Keemstar, Marina would continue to upload regular YouTube content and things would normalize. However, this period of normalcy would be short-lived as the Marina Joyce mystery would find reason to return. She would find herself in the headlines once again in 2019 when it was being reported that Marina Joyce had gone missing. It was announced by MPS London Haringey Police that Marina Joyce had been reported missing on August 7th of 2019 and was last seen on July 31st. Can you help find Marina Joyce, 22, missing from Haringey? Last seen on 31st of July and reported missing to police on August 7th. Call with any info. Upon the announcement of Marina going missing, fans leapt into action once again with hashtag #FindMarinaJoyce trending on Twitter. Many were extremely concerned for Marina's safety and felt that she may be a danger to herself. As just a month prior, the famous YouTuber Etika had tragically passed away in a situation quite similar to what was playing out. The internet was up in arms, collectively trying to track down this perennial mystery girl. However, just a few hours after police had made Marina's disappearance public information, Marina's boyfriend published the following message to social media. This is a temporary post to send a message to everyone worried for Marina. Everything is being dealt with in a professional manner. Please don't worry about her as she is safe and well. You have my word for that. Also, everyone who thinks I'm acting suspicious are only misinformed and don't know me at all.
Why you got Android emojis? Why you got these emojis, nigga? Explain yourself. Why you got these? I don't know if I can trust a nigga with these emojis, my nigga. I don't know about that. Nah, I'm just joking. But nah, this is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Good night, people. In a now deleted Instagram post, the boyfriend would explain in more detail that Marina had gone to stay with some mutual friends. Naturally, though, fans didn't believe Marina's boyfriend's explanation and vigorously questioned the validity of his claims. Marina Joyce's boyfriend is being shady as fuck. I hope she's safe and healthy. I don't trust Marina Joyce's boyfriend at all. There's something so off about him, and those messages where he said she was okay, I hope she's genuinely okay. Keemstar makes a tweet mocking Marina Joyce's fanbase. Marina Joyce's friends. Marina is not missing, she is safe. Marina Joyce's boyfriend. Marina is not missing, she is safe. Marina Joyce's fan base. Marina was kidnapped by aliens. Thankfully, Marina was found within the next few days. She was fine and healthy. A few months later in October, she would make it clear that this was simply a misunderstanding and defended her boyfriend in the post as well. Quote, I never went missing in the first place. Also, Brandon has been so loyal throughout all of this. So don't trust anybody but him when somebody says something because he's the only one who knows everything and is my closest and protects me more than any other person out there. The language of this tweet made the more diehard Marina Joyce conspiracy theorists feel as if the boyfriend was now manipulating her into making these statements, but the majority of people were now comfortable believing that Marina was safe and sound. Marina Joyce would lay low on YouTube for the next several years and never really addressed this fiasco, or the fiascos beforehand. However, in a recent video published December of 2022, Marina talked about her prior controversies and gave a lot of background information as to why she came off the way she did in those 2016 videos that started it all. Marina would reveal in this video that she suffered from multiple sclerosis and had lost vision in her left eye.
So the reason why I was so laggy in 2016 and all that kind of stuff was because I actually was going through MS. So if you don't know what MS is, it's multiple sclerosis, and it's a condition where your body will eventually die. It's kind of like cancer, but it's not as bad. But what it is, because it actually disables your body, I went blind in my left eye completely, and I had to go to the hospital and be put on steroids to kind of cure my eye as much as possible. My eye is still kind of blurry at the moment, like my left eye, but I can see through my right eye, so I'm not completely blind. I'm
I was about to say, she kind of talks fast, but I forgot the videos on super speed. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I just want to see something.
I had to go to your body, I went blind in my left eye completely, and I had to go to the hospital and be put on steroids to kind of like cure my eye as much as possible. My eye is still kind of blurry at the moment, like my left eye, but like I can see through my right eye.
Yeah, it was just mostly, it was just, she's still talking quickly, but I think it was just the speed why she was talking super fast.
Blind. I'm like kind of like partially disabled in that kind of way.
This disorder could also explain many of the body language quirks presented in this content. In regard to the 2019 disappearance, she said that she didn't technically go missing. Her parents were just really worried about her after being out with friends for several days.
And also about the, you know, when I went missing, I didn't actually go missing. It's just my parents were worried for me. It got really out of hand.
Marina Joyce has become quite the enigmatic figure on YouTube over the years, with many believing to this day that she's still part of some conspiracy or is kidnapped and being compelled to make content. But the majority of the internet by this point has come to the realization that all of the hype and controversy surrounding her was nothing more than an internet frenzy and people wanting to latch on to some sort of mystery. But maybe I'm speaking too soon. We'll have to see what's in store for the next chapter of the never-ending saga that is Marina Joyce on YouTube. And well,
I think niggas was just going crazy for absolutely no reason, my nigga. But to be fair, everybody was though. And if y'all have watched the videos, like, y'all niggas would know that shit was kind of, hold on, cause now I just gotta show niggas how real it was. Hold on, Marina Joyce. Help me whisper.
It's the clothing company that I'm advertising, and this is the dress that I'm wearing.
Niggas used to do that. They used to be like, they used to slow it down and hear something and then literally do that, my nigga. Like, oh, hold on.
Hey guys, so today I'm advertising Style You and I'm advertising their clothes. So this is me just advertising their clothes, and yeah, I love you guys so much. It's the clothing company that I'm advertising, and this is the dress that I'm wearing.
I didn't hear shit, nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know who made it, but I didn't hear nothing.
Click the link or click this right now if you would like to buy their clothes. They're great for garden parties, weddings, nights out.
Maybe it was just the music in tangent with everything else. I'm not gonna cap to you. But good video from Wavy though. Good video from Wavy. It was very interesting, chat. The first dude, I'm not gonna lie, he probably the white stereo is probably right, but we'll never know, to be honest. We'll never know about most of them niggas. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. But good video from Wavy. BG plug, you got that.